All right, fight fans, welcome to another edition of Ram at the Fights. As you know, BKFC is on fire. That's a fact. And my guest today is also on fire. He is 2-0, making a name for himself in BKFC. His name is Ramiro Figueroa. Ramiro, how are you?
Doing good. Thank you for having me. Appreciate it.
Oh, thanks for joining me, man. You're currently 2-0 on BKFC. Uh, if I'm correct, it's two TKOs by Doctor Stoppage. Uh, what's next for you? As some BKFC events coming up, like Knuckle Mania. When we're gonna see you again in the BKFC ring?
So I don't know if a lot of people follow me on my Instagram, but I did break my hand in that fight. I actually get cleared this Friday, so we were supposed to, if everything came out uninjured, we were supposed to fight on the December 21st card. But unfortunately, because me getting healed this week, I'm barely going to be able to start using my hand. So we're thinking, hopefully, mid or late January,
Oh, okay.
New
So
Mexico, hopefully.
nice. So I was looking at your career. You start boxing, then you jump to the BKFC ring. What made you change your mind, or how was present the opportunity to you to fight in BKFC?
I actually went to the first BKFC show in Denver at the First Bank Center, and I actually have a video that as I was recording, I was like, man, this is crazy. I'll never do this. And then literally like a year and a half from there, I did my first bare knuckle fight. And it was more of a trial. It was like the BKFC tryouts came out to Denver, and I was like, I'm just gonna try it, just test out the vibes. And when I got there, I noticed that nobody was boxers. Everybody was street fighters, MMA fighters, brawlers. So I ended up getting chosen as the number one prospect for the BKFC show because everybody couldn't hang in there with me. Everybody was just wild. Nobody could touch me. And that was just because of my boxing. So that kind of opened up my mind, and I was like, wow, if everybody's like this in BKFC, I definitely could be champion and I could take over.
No, yeah, that's right. As uh, as we were talking before, start recording the interview. As I start following BKFC, it's hard to keep up with all the fighters because there's a lot of names. But when you're watching, there's a lot of guys that stand and that stand up for, and one of them was you. And I was like, oh man, like your footwork, accuracy, counter punching, man. It was awesome. If you haven't, to the people watching this interview, you haven't watched his highlights, please Google, Google or YouTube search Ramiro Figueroa, and you will see what I'm talking about. Uh, it, I mean, I guess it wasn't that hard to bring your boxing skills to bare knuckle. Like it's kind of the same in approaching when you're training, right?
Yeah, that's correct. The only thing we change is a little bit of bag work without gloves. Other than that, it's about the same.
So you feel like, as you said, we have BKFC had a lot of street fighters, MMA guys jumping in. Do you feel with an advantage over all of them?
Yes, as of right now, I do. It's right now it's so up and coming. A lot of people are wanting to join. Like we got ex-boxers, we got a lot of people coming in now. So it's like the sport is now rising, so it's gonna become harder throughout the years, which is why I'm trying to do what I do now. I'm trying to come in and become champion now, and then defend it as far as I can, it's a tough sport. Injuries come, broken hands. I only fought one round and I broke my hand. You know what I'm saying? Now imagine a hard 5 round fight, the injuries that come with that. So I'm trying to get in and get out, but I'm gonna become champion before I get out.
When you return, do you have any name in mind, or is whoever whoever they put in front of you?
Right now, it's whoever they put in front of me. Of course, everybody wants a champion, but I know I can't just go up there and fight the champion because there's ranks to the sport. But whoever's in line in the top five, sign me up. If there's an opponent that pulls out on the top five, I'm always I'm always within weight, so I'll always be able to take those fights.
I'm curious. There was I saw not long ago a story in your on your Instagram. You were calling out Ruben Ward. He just lost in BKFC Los Angeles. Since he lost, it still interested you that fight, or now that he lost, you see like he had to earn it.
Um, so I've been actually following Ruben War since he fought. Who did he fight? There's this guy that he fought and he lost to him, but it ended up turning into a no contest. I forgot the other individual's name, and I was watching the other individual because I was planning on fighting him. Um, but Ruben War is now what, two and one?
Yep.
So I think it's still a great fight. I'm 2-0. He's 2-1 with two knockouts. So I think it's still a great fight. However, I was leaning more against an undefeated record because well, matter of fact, I just want somebody that'll go either 5 rounds with me or put me to the test because I haven't been put to the test yet. Everybody sees the highlights from now and they say, "Oh, he's good and all," but I want to be tested and I want to be taken to deep water so you guys could really see who I am because I know that's nothing. What you guys have seen is nothing. I got plenty more to bring.
With you now, I have talked to a couple of BKFC fighter, and I noticed that's a common thing that because it's the name of the game, bare knuckle, and a punch can change everything, a cut, a quick knockout, and what they have in common with you is that they felt that they haven't been tested yet because they end the fight so quick that they expecting to show the people their talent and what they're capable to do. So is that something that that you told me you're looking forward on like I mean because everybody want a quick finish sometimes, but as you as a boxer, do you feel like you want to have more ring time in
Yeah,
the BKFC?
yeah, like it's always great to have a knockout on your record, but for me, what counts for me is real experience. What is it gonna do if I go out knocking everybody out in the first or second round, and then I end up facing somebody like Ruben War, where I know, he's just tough. I know it's not a just one hitter quitter with him. I know he's gonna take a couple shots, and he's gonna bring it to me. That's why I also do want to fight him in the future. It's just because I know he's tough and he will test me. But yeah, I mean, I want to be taking the deep waters. Just
Uh, just asking Ramiro, about your background now. What got you into combat sport? Like, at what age you start boxing? For the people that don't know you.
so when I was about 11, um, one of my friends he's currently my best friend right now. He came from California and he was he was doing it and it was only once a week. It was every Thursday. It was called the Commerce City class. That's where I'm from in Denver, or Colorado. It's Commerce City. That's where I was born or that's when I was raised. Um, and it was just once a week class, and nobody was taking it serious but me. I just really liked it, and the coach said, "Hey, I really see some potential in you. I see the dedication." He's like, "You need to start coming more than once. I won't charge you. Just come." And because my family was working, I couldn't get there. Just hey, give me a ride. I would always have to catch the RTD, and it would take about an hour and a half, and I would take it all the way to Westminster or like the Thornton area, and every day I would just catch the bus. I would practically live there. When it was summer, I would be there from like 7 in the morning to whenever the gym closed or whenever they kicked me out. I ended up having to work there because I was there so long. They offered me a job, and it was just all history since. I got a couple amateur fights. I traveled all over the United States for amateur fights, and it just stuck to me. I loved it. Took a couple semi-pro fights in 2018, and I just loved the feeling of no headgear and I I changed coaches about 2, 3 years ago because I was viewing my coach more as an uncle, and I
Okay.
couldn't listen to him because he was more getting me in trouble rather than showing me how to do it. So I moved over to Emiliano Solano Stick and Move Boxing Gym, and ever since then, that's just been my style, and it's just all history since.
Oh, nice. So you start at a very young age. That's great. Well, Ramiro, I really appreciate you for your time. I'm excited to see you again on the BKFC again, and I hope you put the fight news out there when you got your fight news. But before we go, if you want to shout out to any sponsors or any people that helped you, just go ahead and do it.
So yeah, right now I'm just gonna give a shout out to my coach Emiliano Solano, everybody in the gym, my girlfriend who always supports me, and that's pretty much it about right now. I haven't really looked into some newer sponsors at the moment, but when the time comes, I'll start getting some new ones. And but yeah, I appreciate you for putting me on the show and just allowing me to get my name out there some more.
Yeah, anytime, man. Thanks again for your time. There you have it, guys. Ramiro Figueroa. Tell them your Instagram handle where they can follow you.
Ramiro Figueroa underscore 2001 and just Ramiro Figueroa on Facebook.
All right. Thanks, Ramiro.
Thank you.
All right.